now we're gonna bring out the man of the hour, or the first half an hour. My man right here, Mega Man right here. We're gonna get it started like this. Alright, what's up everybody? What's up?
Go for it.
Okay. Hi, here we are in LA on the way to the venue, about to do the Viper Room. I'm Mega Man.
Live, I save hip hop just like that flash drive.
Random. This is the TheAppleMonkey.
Here we go. Let's go. Oh, no. Yeah.
Hey, last quarter.
TheAppleMonkey, Derek, Panda.
Oh.
Hello, I'm just a mellow fellow. Just give me a bud and a cigarello. And I'ma keep it ghetto, cause I stick with it just like Velcro. Cause I'm mellow.
Oh, so today I found out why they call me Panda. This has to be on the interview. So
Yes.
So I'm gonna give you the first question, Derek. Panda, why do they call you Panda? Or how did you get the nickname Panda?
Panda was like my position in football in high school. It's an acronym for punk ass never does anything. And it works. It works. It was a pretty good acronym.
That is all.
Oh, here we go. 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 Here we go.
Start asking some questions. So I was reading last month's issue of Nintendo Power. While I was going through it, I was like, I didn't even know that you could be on it. How do you feel like when he asked you like, hey, you want to be on Nintendo Power? How did they approach you?
Well, I gotta shout out a guy named Nathan. Nathan wrote the article. He's a freelance writer. He's done stuff for The Escapist and a couple other pieces as well as Nintendo Power. And so we did a really good interview. And he said, you know what, I had an opportunity to submit some stuff to Nintendo Power for this month. You know, cross your fingers, maybe you'll make it in. And I'm like, whatever. You know, I hear that all the time. And I'm like, this isn't gonna happen, so, you know, I won't keep my hopes up. And then he's like, you know what, I got a really strong feeling that you might want to check out the April issue of Nintendo Power. And I'm like, really? So I was in Texas with South by Southwest at that time. So myself, K Murdoch, and another buddy, Mr. Miranda, went to like a supermarket, and I picked it up, and I'm flipping like crazy, and then I'm like, I found myself in the Nintendo Power. I had a complete like fanboy mark out moment, like where I almost like fell out in the aisle. I mean, I don't know if anybody's as old as me in this car, but I remember Nintendo Power when it first began. Like I had the subscription to the first 12 issues. I remember Super Mario 2 being on the first one in play, and then I think the second or third one was Mega Man 2, and that's what created my whole Mega Man obsession. Not obsession, scratch that out. Mega Man affinity, and so that was what started the whole Mega Man madness. And I remember reading that issue and back and forth and just wanting Mega Man 2 so bad, and I had never even played Mega Man 1. I just remember that the graphics looked so cool, it was so bright and colorful, great ideas. So I went and got Mega Man 2, and then I went back to get Mega Man 1 later. So we did this great interview, and next thing you know, it made it to Nintendo Power. And so, you know, everybody has these, you know, the bucket list, hopefully, of things you want to do before you die.
Yeah.
Nintendo Power was not on that list because I never thought it was possible. Like, I'm a rapper, you know, I'm not a video game programmer, you know, I'm a rapper. So for a rapper to get a full page article in Nintendo Power is completely unreal. I mean, I just could not believe it. And from there on, things have continued to happen, like, that have been really, really positive. You know, I was out at South by Southwest. A lady from The Escapist hit me up while I was out there, and I told her the story about Nintendo Power because this was literally the day after I found out. And so that's when we did the interview. And so, to answer your question, I mean, it was an unbelievable moment that I'll never forget, and I feel like I'm forever immortalized. I mean, even if no one else knows about it, to me, this is just a huge thing. This is bigger than like the Rolling Stone to me. Because like,
But Nintendo Power.
Nintendo Power is the holy grail of like video game magazines to me because it's the first one I knew existed. And you know, then GamePro and EGM and all those guys came along. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. Who would have thought just, you know, doing a couple of raps about Mega Man would put you into Nintendo Power.
So,
Wow.
Now this from a game called Little Nemo. How many of you guys remember Little Nemo? Don't be afraid of showing your age here. Because if you know Little Nemo, you're old. Do me a favor. Do like this. Say, hey, hey, alright, hey, hey, alright, hey, hey, alright, hey, hey. Once upon a time before beats and the rhymes and before there was ever any random, there was a boy in the hood who always did good, so the bullies of the block couldn't stand him. And on Christmas and birthdays he got mad presents, so many he didn't know what to play with. He had Transformers, He-Man, Ninja Turtles, Star Wars, but the G.I. Joes were his favorite. He was so creative that if they didn't make the toy like decided he created. He took Storm Shadow's legs and Snake Eyes' body, then he popped, and then he duct taped it. They made spaceships, and he started out with the big kids on the black cotton bikes and hooky in. They used to try to get involved. They told him get lost, and that's when he started getting high at night. And now I tell you that a friend that was as nerdy as him when he had him out all he could withstand. Had to collect the comics and cards, study through the whole Star Wars script like the back of his hand. And in school he made A's and B's. Teachers complimented his amazing feats, and all the while he wondered if I'm so amazing, jeez, how come nobody won't play with me?
so how did you become a? How did Capcom sponsor you? How did did they approach you or?
That's a great story. Well, I was making music before Mega Ran. I was, you know, what you could consider to be a traditional conscious hip hop artist, and I made an album called The Call, and it was a very serious themed album. It was kind of political, kind of serious. So after that album, I really felt like a huge weight was lifted off of me. Like I didn't really want to talk about serious topics anymore, so I wanted to take a break from that. And so I didn't know where to turn, so I really was about to just kind of stop making music for a long time. So I sat music down altogether and started playing video games again. I was a huge gamer back in the day, but you know, with college and things coming around, I just kind of fell out of the video game loop and got back into it when the PlayStation 1 came around and Final Fantasy 7. But I wasn't a huge gamer anymore, so I decided to go back and start playing some old games. And Mega Man, the music to Mega Man was always so outstanding to me. And one day I woke up and said, that's it, Mega Man. I'm gonna do a Mega Man album. And I told my DJ, D3, who was gonna be there the night, I said, Mega Man, let's do it. And he's like, what? Nobody believed it. They're like, you're crazy. This is like career suicide. You're gonna be like rapping over some kiddie video game beats, and no one's gonna take you seriously, and that's the end of your career. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna try it. So what I did was, I was so afraid. I didn't want anybody to really know about it and think that this was all me. I thought that, you know, I was kind of like, let me do this with a pseudonym, and I just called myself Mega Ran, like MF Doom or something like that.
Yeah.
Or I would just be some guy in a Mega Man helmet. And so I didn't really want people to know who